You have no rights here.
I don't? Well, I'm her mother, and I'm here to see my little lost girl. So run along, one of yous, and tell Jessie that her mother's just dying to see her. Wild horses couldn't drag me away.
I'm sorry, but the place is kind of full. Would you mind?
Yeah, sure.
Listen, the guy that you were just talking to, was that Cristian Vega?
Uh-huh. Why?
I knew it. Oh, I tried to catch him on his way out, but he was moving so fast, I lost him. Darn.
You a friend of his?
Yeah, we go way back, but I haven't seen him in eons.
Really? That's weird, 'cause I've known Cristian for eons, and I don't think I've ever met you. Wait a minute. Does this have anything to do with why Cristian can't go back to Llanfair?
Are you telling me Cristian got run out of town?
Well, I'm not exactly sure what happened.
Well, don't look at me. I mean, Vega and I did some pretty wild stuff, but we never got banished, so if he got exiled from... where'd you say it was?
Llanfair. That's where he's from. How could you not know that and be his friend?
Well, I met him here, in art school.
Oh, you're an artist?
I try, but Cristian, he's the real deal. That guy's a real talent.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know he is.
Never understood why he dropped out of art school, and then he just vanished from the face of the earth.
Well, he had a lot of things going on, personal stuff. I'm sure you could ask him about it. He would tell you.
If I ever find him again. I mean, running into him here was serendipity, whatever you call it.
Yeah, that is a big coincidence, huh? Because it's such a big city, so...
Well, not really. I mean, this was one of our haunts back when we were in school. Late night French toast, you know.
Oh, yeah. Cristian loves his diners.
So, is he back for good?
Yeah, it looks that way.
So, do you know where I can get a hold of him?
I told you. I'm not...
Roxanne.
Roxy, how many times do I have to tell you? It's Roxy.
Look, a long time ago, you and I were at the receiving end of a very vicious and cruel act.
No kidding. And I got the short stick.
No one got the short stick. What Alison Perkins did to both of us was a crime, and unfortunately we can't undo it. So now what we have to do is concern ourselves with our children.
Blah, blah, blah. Are you done? Where's my daughter?
I don't know what happened to you 20 years ago. I don't know if your baby was missing for weeks like mine was. I'm not sure what your part was in all of this anyway.
Listen, lady, are you accusing me of something?
Should I be? My point is that for the last 20 years, every single choice that I have made has been to make the world better and safer for my Jessica.
Spare me. I'm not exactly on the committee for Mom of the Century.
Good thing. Like that breed of animal that eats their young.
Oh, shut up, you little runt.
Do you even know what a mother is? My God, a mother loves her children. She teaches them how to live a good and decent life. She's with them through everything, through thick and thin, good and bad. She shares everything, even the difficult moments.
That's when you got cash. You know, you have a lot of time for all that touchy-feely business. You're lucky you never had to struggle.
I can tell you that I hardly slept a night the first 6 years of my daughter Jessica's life. And even to this day, if the phone rings in the middle of the night, it scares me to death. Or if it doesn't ring when I'm expecting to hear from her.
Half the time, we never even had a phone.
That's because you spent all your money on booze and cigarettes.
I mean, how could you put your own needs ahead of your child's?
Natalie's not my child. And that proves it.
Well, apparently Jessica is not my biological child, but I still have an unbelievable, incredible spiritual connection with her, even when she's far away from me.
Well, Vic, next time I need a psychic friend, you're going to be the first person I call.
Don't you have any feelings for her? She was your daughter for 20 years. How can you throw her away?
Just watch. Honey, when you move to Easy Street, are you gonna miss me? That's your answer.
Yeah, you're right. I just got my answer. You, lady, are not going anywhere near Jessica. I will do everything and anything in my power to keep her far away from you.
Yeah. Are you finally done?
For now.
Good. Because it's my turn. Jessica's my daughter, and I'm going to see her. She's my next of kin, and I'm her next of kin, so you can talk yourself blue in the face, but you cannot stop me.
She may not be able to stop you, but I sure can.
Cristian said he had to go, and then he ran off. I don't know where he went.
You can pay your check up front, hon.
Thanks.
Hey, how about a phone number? You know, I could leave him a message, blast from the past.
Sorry,
Man, so close. You know, there's a lot of people in New York, but not many I can really connect with. Not like Cristian.
Yeah. Well, why don't you hang out here? You said it was one of your haunts, right?
Yeah, I guess I could do that. You know, the thing is, I've been holding on to something for Chris ever since he left school, and I know that he would really appreciate getting it back.
Well, you could give it to me. I could give it to his family, at least.
Oh, well, if he has family in the city, you know, I could drop it off. Why don't you tell me where they live?
I'm sorry. I don't know when I'm going to see Cristian again, so good luck. I hope you find him.
Okay. Oh, you're such a bad liar.
What are you doing?
Hey, I thought you had left. I was looking for your ID or something.
Oh, thanks. See ya. Excuse me,
Is that creep bothering you?
no, it's fine. Can you just tell me the quickest way to get to the hotel in the park?
Yeah. Take the bus at the corner, cross town, cross the park, 2 stops.
Okay.
Walk left 1 block, and bingo.
Oh, okay. I think I got that. Thank you.
Next stop, hotel in the park.
Just who do you think you are?
I thought I was your daughter, and I hated myself for that. I used to clean you up and put you to bed, and all you ever did was swear at me and call me names. All I ever was to you was a nuisance you had to drag off to the casino if you couldn't ditch me someplace else.
See, Vic, I told you that she was bad luck. But had I had my real kid...
Oh, stop this!
It's all right. I can handle this. Why? What's so different about Jessica?
She's mine.
So? Why care about her when for 19 years you barely knew I existed?
Well, maybe it's a miracle. See, my maternal instinct kind of kicked in when I found out that my real daughter was missing me. And it's a feeling that I never exactly had before. So I'm just dying to see my long-lost, precious, darling little girl.
You make me sick.
Fine. Adios. Can't wait to see that kid. I know she's busting out like I was at her age. Has to fight the guys out with a stick. Just the way they like it.
Jessica is nothing like you. Nothing.
I'll be the judge of that.
No, you won't. I said I would keep her away from you, and I will.
Honey, she's just dying to meet her real mama.
Not for long. Not when I tell her the story of Roxy Balsam.
Oh, great. After you pull the rug out from under her? I don't think she's going to believe anything you have to say.
Oh, yes, she will, because it'll all be true. I'll tell her how you'd forget to pick me up after school when there was bad weather. Now the teachers had to feed me dinner and sometimes take turns keeping me overnight. And I'll tell her how you never, ever would forget to get to the track on time. Even if that meant locking me up in the house all day.
Well, I earned a living. Gave you food and clothing.
Right. Now, when you came out ahead, you'd go buy a brand new bottle of booze, maybe a lime or two. I never had money for school supplies. I had to steal every notebook that I ever had.
Hey, Vic, you got criminal blood in your family?
I am so glad that I'm not related to you. I have never been so happy about something in my whole entire life.
Don't you ever lay a hand on her again.
Oh, yeah, and how are you going to stop me?
You'll find out. Now, you heard me and you heard her. You are not welcome in this house. Get out.
Okay. I'm going to go for now, but you can't keep me from my daughter. You cannot keep me from my own flesh and blood.
Natalie, are you all right?
No one has ever stood up for me the way you did.
I tried to be nice to you before, but you were so stingy with the information. You know, frankly, it was hurtful. So, now, pretty Jessica, you're going to tell me where I can find Cristian Vega? This time I'm not going to be so polite. I can't even imagine being a child in that woman's house. I'm so sorry, Natalie. You never did anything to deserve that.
How would you know?
How would I know? Because you were a baby. You were just an innocent little baby. Thank you. Thank you for protecting Jessie, too. Actually, I don't even know where Jessie is, do you?
Thanks. I forgot that Jessica's still #1 around here.
Natalie?
No, I mean, you still care about Jessica. Just relax. She's with the man that she formerly calls her daddy.
Clint?
Yeah, who else? Actually, I was kind of looking forward to meeting the man, but, you know, I've gotten this far without parents, so I think it'll be okay. I'll just stick with the house and the clothes and the cold, hard cash.
Well, I tried being nice, but that's over. You're going to tell me where Vega is.
I don't know where he is.
Don't give me that. You know where he is. I'm going to make you tell me.
I'm gonna keep screaming until you let go of me.
Is that right? What? I don't think you're gonna. Now, where's Cristian?
Can't get this stupid thing to work.
Come on, we'll go to the coffee shop and call from there.
What do you mean, just leave him here?
Come on, we have to call for help.
Where is he?
He's gone. He was unconscious.
He was right here when we left. He must have come too when we were calling the police. That means he's gonna go after Cristian.
No, hey, he couldn't have gone far. We'll find Cristian first and then we'll...
Yeah, but I don't know where Cristian went.
We'll figure it out. Do you have any idea where he might have...
All I know is that he's staying with his abuelita. That's it.
His what?
It doesn't matter. But when he left me, I know that he didn't go back there.
Well, then where?
I don't know. I know that Jen's in New York somewhere. Al said she's modeling.
So then maybe if we find Jen, then we'll find Cristian.
We'll find Chris. Maybe it's worth a try. We need to get a hold of a phone book, and we need to look up modeling agencies
Okay,
right away.
let's go. Whoa. What's there? We gotta find the guy who attacked her.
Are you the ones that reported the assault?
Yeah, the guy's gonna go after my friend, so we need to go quickly.
It's all right. The police will handle this.
Okay,
Please.
come on.
Hold on. You're not going anywhere until you file a report.
We don't have time
I
for
don't
that.
understand.
Look, the only way we can help your friend is if you calm down and tell us everything. Okay, so you said this guy was after your friend, this Cristian?
Yeah.
Cristian have a last name?
Yeah, sure.
We don't know it, though.
Uh-huh. But you think this mugger was after her?
Well, yeah. We saw the two of them have this, confrontation outside a bar, and it looked pretty serious, so.
Look, maybe you should come downtown to the station house. Look through some mug shots, see if you recognize anybody.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that sounds great. We'll do that.
Okay.
What?
Why did you lie to that guy? He could have helped us.
Because we don't really know what's going on here.
Well, the psycho is after Chris.
Yeah, and I'm sure Cristian knows that. If he wanted the cops to be involved, they would be.
He threatened you.
Well, I'm fine.
You know what? If I would have been a few seconds later, who knows what the guy would have done to you?
What do you care what happens to me?
What do I care?
Yeah. Seriously. Where was all this concern when you and Natalie were ruining my life?
Look, that was a big mistake, and I'm sorry. But we have to go to the police.
What? Excuse what? We? There's no we. We aren't together, Seth. What are you doing here anyway? Did you follow me?
Yes, I was following you.
Ah, an honest answer. For once in your life. Thank you. Thank you. Why?
I saw the note you wrote Vicki. It said you were coming to New York. And I was worried about you.
Well, don't be, okay? I came here to see my father.
What? Couldn't he come to Llanfair?
Yeah. Yeah, my father could come to Llanfair, sure. But you see, he's very protective over his family, especially his daughter. And you, of all people, really wouldn't want him coming to Llanfair.
Look, Jessica, I don't want to...
I came here to get some space. I came here to clear my head. In case you haven't noticed, my life's been a little crazy lately.
Because of me.
You? I don't know. You said it was because of Natalie that you did these things, so what do I know? Look, by the way, if you run into her, when you report back to her, can you
I'm
tell her
not doing this for Natalie. She doesn't even know I'm here.
No, I don't care, okay? I don't care.
You want to know why I'm here? Because when I read the note... Yeah, never mind.
What? When you read the note, what? You might as well say what you were going to say.
When I read the note, I was afraid you wouldn't come back. And I couldn't stand the thought of never seeing you again. I can live with the fact that you hate me. I deserve that. But when I thought that I would never see you again...
Will you please stop? This is really not helping the situation at all.
Look, you may not be glad that I'm here, but I am. Because if that guy would have hurt you...
The guy wasn't after me. He was after Cristian, okay? Thank you for coming when you did.
You're welcome.
The guy just wanted to know where Cristian was, and when I told him I didn't know, he didn't believe me.
And you still don't know where Chris is, right?
No, not anymore, but I'm telling you, if Cristian doesn't know about this guy, I've got to find Cristian right away.
Okay. So, where do we start?
What?
Yeah, if you're going after Chris, you're not going to go alone.
Fine. Fine, do whatever you want. Jen, I've got to find Jen, because if anybody knows where Cristian is, it'll be her.
Are you sure? I mean, they broke up. Why would Chris tell her where he is?
Well, the last time I talked to Cristian about Jen, it was pretty obvious that...
Think he's still in love with her?
Yeah, big time.
And she's still in love with him?
Yes, so if we find Jen, she will lead us to where Cristian is. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, Jessica's not looking for me. And even if she was, she wouldn't know how to find me. So Jen leads to Chris. Where do we find Jen?
Well, I know she's here because she won some model contest or something, so we have to get a hold of her through them.
Okay, do you know the name of the agency?
No. Wait, it was French. It was French, I know that. It had like a beauty something in it.
Okay, so we'll find a phone book and then we'll call around.
Okay, but wait. I got it. I think it's beaucoup de beauté. That's it.
Perfect. So why don't you go meet up with your dad, and I'll call the agency and find out when she's going to be in there.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
I'll be in touch then.
All right, be careful.
Yeah, you too.
No, I really appreciate it. Thank you very, very much for calling, Clint. No, I'm glad to know that Jessie's all right. I think it's terrific. I think it's good for you two to spend some time together, really. Well, of course she'll always be our daughter. No, it's been a nightmare here, that's all I can say. Yes, of course. And you have to keep telling her that she will always be our daughter. Make sure she knows it. Say it over and over again, all right? Thanks. No, that's fine. Okay, I'll talk to you soon then. And give her my love. Bye.
That was my father, right?
It's actually considered rather bad manners to listen in on other people's conversations.
He didn't ask about me?
No, but this is an awful lot for him to process, okay? He only just found out about you and Jessica.
Don't worry about it.
Natalie, you have to give him time, okay?
It's okay. I mean, I don't care.
Oh, it's easier to say that, isn't it?
Easier than what?
Easier than talking about what hurts.
Think you got me all figured out, huh?
No, I don't. That's why I would very much like for us to talk. We need to talk about all of this. We need to talk about you and your mother and Roxanne.
I've got a better idea. Let's talk about Natalie's inheritance instead.
What the hell are you doing here?
Dave, so glad you could join us.
Get out.
Now, Dave, I don't believe you've met Mr. Dewey, Natalie's attorney.
Why is he here?
To make sure you get what's rightfully yours. Vicki, he has some papers he wants you to sign.
And what do you think is rightfully hers?
All of Jessica's legal assets. These papers transfer them to Natalie.
You're even crazier than you were before.
Oh, look who's talking, Dave.
You really think for 1 minute that we're going to hand over Jessica's assets to you?
Not me, Natalie.
You don't care about Natalie. You only care about yourself.
I'm the only one here who does care about Natalie. If it weren't for me, none of you would give her anything.
Oh, and then she's just going to hand it over to you.
Look, if Natalie decides she wants to offer me some compensation for reuniting her with her birth mother, I can't help it.
Why don't you let me have a look at these papers? I'll just see what they say.
Paragraph 5 deals with Trust Fund A, while 6 and 7
Hey, Huey,
pertain
save
to
your breath, all right? We have a lawyer.
And we will most certainly have him look this over.
If you'll let me explain it, it would help expedite things.
But that's quite all right, you see, because we don't really need to expedite anything. I have already explained to Natalie that she is going to get everything to which she is entitled. But of course, it all takes time, weeks at least.
No, absolutely not. Natalie needs her money today. I've
After all you've put Natalie through, you're going to deny her her inheritance?
We haven't put Natalie through anything.
And as I have already said, no one is denying her anything. But it takes time.
And the more time you take, Natalie is forced to go without.
She's living here. How's she going without?
You either sign those papers right now, or Natalie's going to sue you for everything you're worth.
What?
Natalie, is this what you want?
Don't let her bully you, Natalie.
Oh, please, I'm not bullying her.
You know how she is. She likes to keep things quiet, likes to take the easy way out.
Tell me something. Just how would you know what I'm like, huh?
You know what kind of woman she is. This is your chance to get back at her for the way she's been treating you.
No one has ever stood up for me the way you did. It's okay, Mr. Dewey. You can go.
You might need his advice, Natalie.
If you want her to sign those papers...
I don't. A couple weeks is fine. I don't need the money.
What the hell are you talking about? I need that money. Listen to me.
Why should she listen to you? You've been screwing her the life.
Stay out of this.
Kidnapped her.
Natalie, honey.
Since you won't be needing me today, I'll be going.
You're not going anywhere.
Miss Balsam is my client.
It's not Balsam, it's Buchanan.
It's okay. You can go, thank you.
Guess what, Alison? You get to join them.
I'm not going anywhere. You're just trying to take advantage of Natalie.
No, they're not.
The only one taking advantage of Natalie is you, and guess what? That stops today.
You're making a very big mistake, Natalie. We had a deal.
Good for you. I'm very proud of you.
What for?
Because you stood up to Alison. Natalie, you will get everything that is yours, I promise you. Because I want you to have it, okay?
Take your time.
How's Natalie?
You know what? Natalie is actually just fine.
Maybe there's hope for her after all.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's hope for all of this.
Natalie, that idiot. She's falling into Vicky's trap. Well, maybe it's time for Vicky to fall into mine.
In an investigation.
You expecting anyone?
No, nobody. Chris?
Don't move! No, I'm looking for a guy named Cristian Vega.
It's okay. They're friends.
Antonio, hello. Cristian.
Hey, Jess.
Hey, am I glad to see you? We've been looking for you all night.
Yeah, and we'd still be looking if the cops hadn't finally told us where your brother was.
I'm so worried about you.
Why? Well, what's the problem?
Cristian, there's this guy that's after you.
What do you mean?
This guy came into the coffee shop after you left, and he was claiming that he knew you from art school.
Yeah, and when Jess wouldn't tell him anything, he jumped her.
What is going on?
Wait, you already know about this, don't you?
Yes, I know about this. What do you think the cops are doing here? But you know what bugs me, man? Where do you fit in?
What do you mean? Chris, I don't have anything to do with this.
Am I supposed to trust anything you say after what you did to Jessica?
I don't know.
No, Seth is telling the truth. He actually, saved my life.
All right, Jess, come on. Tell me exactly what happened.
This guy came into the coffee shop after you left, and he was asking me all these questions about you.
Like what?
Like if I knew where you were, and I told him I didn't, but he didn't believe me.
And I left to go see my dad at his hotel, and the guy jumped me and told me if I didn't tell him where you were, that
Jess,
he was
did he
gonna...
hurt you?
No. Luckily, Seth came and knocked him off before he could do anything.
It's Schaefer.
Sounds like it.
What? You know this guy?
Yeah, I know this guy.
Who is he?
He's trouble. Big trouble. And if he found Jessica, he can find Jen, Antonio.
You only saw Jen at in New York that one time at the agency, okay? Now she's back in Llanfair.
What?
Well, are you sure that Jen's back home?
Yeah, I'm sure she lost the gig. Why?
Because I went to the modeling agency to find her so we could find you. I'm not positive, but I got the idea that she's still in town.
This is bad, Antonio. This is really bad. I was positive that Jen was finished with that modeling agency and on her way back to Llanfair, but...
I'm sorry, Cristian. Thank you for helping me out. I know he wanted to.
Yeah, he also wanted to knock me out.
No, he did not.
Yeah, he did, but that's okay. I deserved it. After all, I helped Natalie ruin your life. In fact, if I was Chris, I'd probably want to knock myself out, too.
Well, I know he's glad you're here. Look at him. I can tell he's calming down a little, right?
I just wish there was more I could do. You know, I've got so much to make up for.
Well, saving my life, that was a pretty good start.
I was just at the right place at the right time.
Yeah, lucky for me. My dad is very grateful for what you did. I told him. You know, he thinks of me as this little girl. Even though now he knows that I'm not. He knows that Natalie is, so.
You're still his daughter, Jess. And he's still your father. And he always will be. Just like I'll always be your friend. And whatever you need, whatever...
Look, you know what, to be honest with you right now, I just want to make sure Jen and Cristian get out of here alive.
Really?
That Cristian was turning up the heat. What happened to him?
He must be with Antonio. Here.
Thank you.
Okay, good. All right, we've located Jen. Where's Chris? Where's Chris? Where'd he go?
Oh, I thought he was in the back.
He went to go turn up the heat.
Chris!
He has been gone kind of long.
I thought he was talking...
He was supposed to wait till I got back. When did he leave?
Right after you left, he said that he went to turn up the heat.
Did he go down the fire escape?
You bet he did, because he knew I'd stop him if I saw him.
Why? Where did he go?
Where he shouldn't have. To find Jen. Look, Schaefer can make his move any minute. Fine. Have him get back to me. I don't know why Jen didn't go back to Llanfair.
I don't understand something. Didn't Jen and Cristian break up?
Yeah.
Then why is Cristian going to see her? And why was he acting so weird about what might happen to her?
Is this Schaefer guy mixed up to Jen somehow?
Look, it's a long story. Some other time, okay?
Is Schaefer after Jen and Cristian feels responsible or something?
I can't wait. Just do me a favor. Just wait around for Chris's calls. Please. Get me Detective Malloy. Tell him it's Officer Vega.
What? This is so weird.
Yeah, I mean, the guy tried to kill you and now he's after Jen?
No, the guy was after me because he wanted to know where Cristian was. What does finding Jen have anything to do with finding Cristian?
I don't have a clue. But it looks like we're going to be stuck here for a while.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah. And I bet you'd rather be with anyone alone here but me.
I can think of plenty of people I'd rather not be stuck with.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, Jack the Ripper, Freddy Krueger, the Boston Strangler.
Count Dracula?
You really put yourself out there for me. And Cristian, too. You know, as far as I'm concerned, you saved my life.
I'm sure plenty of people would have done the same thing.
I don't know about that. Anybody else might have given up on me by now. But you didn't, you know? You were around when I really needed you. You tracked me down. You didn't give up. Thank you.
So how long are you staying in New York?
Talked to my dad last night. Got a few things straight. You know, he said now's not the time for me to be pulling away from people. Especially my mom. She needs me. So, yeah, I'm going back.
How'd your dad take the news?
The fact that I'm no longer his daughter. He said that he's never felt closer to me in his life. That I'm his little girl, and I always will be.
Does that surprise you?
You know, my problems are nothing compared to what Cristian is going through right now. I really hope Antonia is able to track him down.
Do you still wish you were with Chris sometimes?
I care about Cristian a lot. But, you know, some things just aren't meant to be.
Yeah. Like Natalie and I.
I don't know about you two. I mean, you obviously loved her, right? You did anything she wanted, so...
Yeah. Look, Jessica, I really didn't realize how things were going to turn out. I really didn't. I had no idea that Alison would take over Natalie's life and turn it into something so twisted.
Alison is a very sick person. I can't believe she was released from St. Anne's.
I can't believe that the two of them get the kicks out of hurting you and your mother. If I could go back and start over, I would give anything to do that. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Will you ever be able to forgive me for what I did to you?
Seth? No, Amber, Jessica's not here. Yes, this is Natalie. I live here now. I don't know when she's going to be back. Fine. I'll take your stupid message. Jessica, call Madeline. Jessica, call Amanda. Jessica, call Lauren. Somebody call me. Seth, call me.
Glad to be home.
You miss this place, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Partly because, you know, we don't use floor lamps as weapons around here.
That's all over now.
Not for Cristian, it's not.
The doctor said he's going to be fine.
Yeah, I know.
And the guy who was after him is in jail.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. All's well that ends well, right?
Except all hasn't ended well. At least not for us.
What do you mean?
You still haven't answered my question. Will you ever be able to forgive me for what I did to you?
Can I forgive you?
I'm so sorry for everything I did.
You know, I've never had anybody do this to me before. I've never had anybody try to pretend to be my boyfriend or try and steal everything I have.
You're right. What can I say? I don't deserve your forgiveness.
A week ago, I would have told you you're right. I would have told you there's no way. I actually did, right? Every time I looked at you, I couldn't stop thinking of that day. You know, I couldn't stop thinking about when Natalie told me you never really cared about me. You only cared about her. You did everything for me because she told you to.
And I wish I could take that all back.
I know. And you did.
What?
You came to New York. You helped me. You helped Cristian. And you didn't do that because you cared about Natalie. You did that because you cared about me. So every time I look at you, that's what I think now.
So, does that mean...
Yeah. Yeah, I can forgive you.
Jess, that means so much. That means more to me than anything. And if you can forgive me, You...
What are you doing?
Nothing. I mean, I thought you said you forgave.
Yeah, I forgave you, but that doesn't mean you can kiss me.
I'm sorry. You just said that you understood that I cared for you
Well,
when I
yeah,
wanted to
I
kill
understand that you care for me, but that doesn't mean we can start where we left off.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
We can still be friends, though, right?
Seth, I can't be your friend. Or anything else.
Guess that was too much to hope for.
Hey, Jessica. When did you get back?
A little while ago.
Did you have a good trip?
Yeah. It was okay.
How was it visiting Clint? I mean, my father.
It was good. Yeah, it was good. You know, he's my father, and he always will be.
Is that what he told you?
Yeah. It was.
What did he say about me?
Nothing. I'm sorry about that.
Nothing at all?
No.
Well, he'll have something to say soon enough.
What do you mean?
Well, while you were off visiting my father, I've been busy. Very, very busy.
What have you been busy with?
I've been talking to my lawyer. He's already started the proceedings, and pretty soon, I'm gonna have everything that belongs to you. Oh, excuse me. Everything you stole from me.
Oh, okay.
Didn't you hear me? I'm gonna take everything, all your money, everything.
Fine.
Don't you care?
No.
You are such a liar. Of course you care.
Mm-mm. I don't. Because you can't really take anything that really matters to me. I mean, I have my mother's love, I have my father's love, I have my brother's love, I've got a lot of friends who love me. And you don't have any of that. That is why you're unhappy. It's not because you don't have money. It's because you don't have any love. And without that, you don't have anything.
You're wrong, Jessica. I'm gonna have everything. Everything. Hello, is this the break bar? Yeah, has Seth Anderson come in yet? He has. That's all I wanted to know.
What exactly has gotten you into self-destruct mode anyway?
You really want to know? I'll tell you. I just lost the best thing that ever happened to me.
You came to New York. You helped me. You helped Cristian. And you didn't do that because you cared about Natalie. You did that because you cared about me. So every time I look at you, that's what I think now.
So, does that mean...
Yeah. Yeah, I can forgive you.
Jess, it means so much to me. That means more to me than anything. And if you can forgive me...
What are you doing?
Nothing. I mean, I thought you said you forgave?
Yeah, I forgave you, but that doesn't mean you can kiss me. Natalie's not here.
If you don't mind, then I'll leave a note.
I do mind.
It'll only take a second.
10 seconds. And then I'm calling the police.
All right, fast.
Correction. You're not going anywhere. I changed my mind.
What I did was horrible, unforgivable. But Jessica forgave me. I don't know how she could have, but she did.
So then, what's the big deal? Why are you all, gloom and doom? What's going on?
She could forgive me, but she couldn't put it in the past. And so she doesn't want anything to do with me.
Women. Go figure.
Soda, please.
Sure.
Hi. What's up?
Oh, I was just spilling my guts to the bartender here. About your favorite victim, Jessica.
What about her? Did something happen?
Oh, like you care? Why don't you just hop on your broomstick and fly away?
Seth, I've only seen you this drunk one other time. And it's when you and I had a huge fight.
You know what? I'd rather not have a stroll down memory lane right now, okay?
That's fine. Neither do I.
Fill her up.
I thought you wanted me out of here.
Why did you switch me and Natalie when we were babies?
Who can remember that far back?
Try.
To make a long story short, I was brainwashed by a creep named Mitch Lawrence.
To kidnap Vicki Buchanan's baby.
Who we all know now was really Natalie.
Did he brainwash you to switch babies, too?
Unfortunately, Mitch bit the dust before he was able to finish programming me. I had no clue what I was supposed to do with the kid once I had her.
So what did you do?
I went to stay with some friends who, by coincidence, also had a baby girl.
Who would have been me?
Uh-huh. Then one day I was home alone with both brats screaming and it was just driving me nuts, and it suddenly hit me. Why don't I just switch them?
Did you think that was going to stop them from crying?
Don't be silly.
Well, then what was your point?
The point was I could get away with it. One simple act. sticking each child in the other's crib, and I could change so many lives forever. And no one would have to know unless I wanted to tell them. It was the most incredible feeling of power.
Did it ever occur to you that it was sick?
No, I felt like a goddess controlling whole destinies on a whim. Anyway, I went for it. I decided to give Roxy's little girl to Vicki and leave Vicki's little baby with Roxy.
Your friend's name is Roxy?
That's right. Roxanne Balsam. Your real mom. Look who's here. Landview's hottest couple, Nikki and Dave.
Baby, I'm so glad you're home.
Okay, you, out.
Oh, so Jessica doesn't get to know about her real mom?
You be quiet, okay?
Vicki obviously doesn't want you to know the truth about Roxy and the kind of person she is.
The truth from you?
What kind of person is she?
Jessica, you
First of all, she's a knockout. Your resemblance to her is uncanny.
No.
I look like her?
Time to go. Come on.
No, I want to hear this. Please. You look like your mom. But that's where nature leaves off and nurture takes over.
Meaning what?
Roxy didn't have your social advantages. Her language would make a truck driver cringe, and she has the morals of an alley cat.
Okay, you know what? I think that we'll discuss this at another time without Alison here.
Okay. I can take a hint. I'm going. But don't forget to tell her about the boozing and the gambling, and also how Roxy hates children, especially her own.
Come on, get out of here.
I'm on my way, Dave. But I'll be back for my share of her money.
She just wants to hurt you, and I don't know why. Are you okay?
I don't know. The things she said about my biological mother.
She'd say anything.
Why did she tell me to ask you about Roxy? Do you know her? How about going for a walk in the park?
Be my guest.
I met the both of us. We used to have such a good time at the park, remember?
This is so I won't have to remember anything.
Well, sometimes you can make your problems go away by talking about something else.
Not when the problem is sitting right next to you.
Thanks a lot, Seth. Excuse me for trying to help.
Why don't you just go away, Natalie, okay?
I hate seeing you like this.
Then don't look. Cheers.
Maybe if I could just figure out a way to...
Cut it out.
Sorry. Just old habits die hard.
So do new ones.
Do you know Natalie's mother? Roxy?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yeah. I actually went to see her, honey.
When?
Obviously after we found out about this whole business with Natalie.
I tracked her down for your mother. She lives in Atlantic City.
Why didn't you tell me? Is it true what Alison said? Is she horrible?
I'd like to speak to you, Natalie.
Can you see that I'm a little busy there?
Why did you agree to let Vicki have more time to look over those papers?
Who cares?
You can't trust those people.
I don't. Not at all. Vicki really stood up for me the other day.
Who cares? Don't forget, Jessica's the one she loves.
I haven't forgotten anything.
You know, it's time for you to grow up and toughen up and stop depending on the kindness of strangers.
Well, you were a stranger not too long ago. Remember that?
Yes, but I proved myself. You wouldn't be living up in that mansion if it weren't for me.
I wouldn't have ever left the mansion if it weren't for you.
Get your hands off me, man. I got money. I can pay just...
Are you trying to put me out of business? We don't serve drinks to drunks. How many times do I have to tell you that?
Nobody can handle it.
Use your eyes. Look at him.
I'll take care of him.
You better just get him out of here, and I mean now.
I'll get him a cab. He won't be any more trouble to you.
You are on thin ice, mister.
Just go sit down. I'm gonna go use the phone. I'll be right back. Don't move.
It's all your fault, Vicki. You're turning Natalie against me. I can't let this happen. Not after all my planning and hard work. Oh, no. Vicki, I gotta get you out of the way. Permanently.
What'd you say?
I wasn't talking to you, you drunken locks. Go back to sleep.
Leave him alone, Alison.
Why don't you leave him alone? He's history. What are you wasting your time on him for?
You can't tell me what to do.
What about my money?
What about your money? Maybe you won't be getting any if you keep bugging me. Now back off!
Who do you think you are?
I know exactly who I am. I am Natalie Buchanan.
You are nobody without me. You'd still be living in that rat hole wondering where your next meal was coming from if I'd rescued you.
Excuse me, I hate to interrupt this fascinating private conversation, but I thought you were going to get him out of here.
The cab's on its way. I am.
Well, thank you. You can wait outside.
Come on, get up.
For another drink?
Another drink is the last thing you need. Let's go.
Hey, this isn't over.
You might as well tell me the truth. What is Roxy like?
Well, all right. Roxanne is her name. Roxy. I don't know. Let's just say she's insensitive.
I got that much. Insensitive. How? I mean, in what way?
It's very, very clear that she did not treat Natalie well.
Well, if Natalie behaved the way she did with us, with Roxy, do you blame her?
If you spend even a short amount of time in Roxy's presence, you will understand Natalie's behavior a lot better.
So it's true what Alison said about the alcohol and the gambling?
Darling, you know what? I do not want to stand here and badmouth this woman to you, okay?
Jess, you're better off forgetting all about Roxy and getting on with your life, because trust me, the more you know about her, the more painful it's going to be. She's a loser. She's a user.
She came here while you were gone. She just wanted a handout.
What? She was in this house? How do you know she didn't come to see me? I'm gonna take care of you now. Did Roxanne ask about me?
Yes, she did.
About you because she wants to know about your money.
She just wants to know how much money I have?
Exactly. Her and Alison are two of a kind. You're better off staying far away from those kind of people as you can.
Honey, if we thought there was anything to be gained by you having a relationship with this woman, believe me.
No, I understand. Yeah. You know, if you guys don't mind, I'd really like to be alone.
Are you sure, honey? I mean, we haven't seen each other since Ace's funeral, you know.
Yeah, I know, but, please, I need to be alone.
Maybe we should, go upstairs, give her some time.
I love you, and I'm very glad you're home.
So am I, Jess.
I love you.
found, please return to Natalie Boss, 185 B Street, Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Ben, I'm very worried about her.
Well, maybe she'll take her advice and drop the whole thing.
I really had hoped that she would never have to know about that awful woman.
There's a light on in Natalie's room. I didn't hear her come in, did you?
No, I didn't, but probably just as well, given what we were discussing.
Well, at least Jesse didn't have to grow up with Roxy.
What are you doing?
Shh, Jessica's room's just down the hall. Come on, get into bed.
I'm not sleepy.
Just rest for a while. Nice, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't this feel good to you, Seth? 'Cause it feels so right to me. You must feel it too. There was a time when I made you completely happy. Do you remember that? You will. 'Cause I'm gonna make you forget all about